Bullying and harassment is unfortunately a common trend at workplaces, and oftentimes many employees are scared to speak up because of fear of losing their jobs. But at last night's Vancouver Park Board meeting, an operations worker for the city didn't hold back and made some serious allegations about the board's workplace culture. CTV's Mary Cranston has that story.
I've witnessed widespread fear of management. Within my first week, I've been subject to racism in the workplace by supervisors.
Jose Rafael, I'm going to pause you just for a second.
Just over a minute into his 3-minute speech, this operations worker was cut off mid-sentence by the Park Board's chair.
It's clearly a human resources matter, and your presence here, I think, may have repercussions for yourself.
The worker, who calls himself Jose Rafael, felt compelled to speak out when the board was discussing its new code of conduct policy. He alleged he's also witnessed repeated violations of the city's current bullying and harassment policies. Under the harassment complaint procedure section, the city's policy says an individual who believes he or she is being harassed may consult an equal employment opportunity advisor and discuss possible courses of action.
What we don't know is if this employee actually tried to do the right thing and follow the policies, or if he just chose to disregard it.
Well, it may not have been the appropriate venue to speak out. HR expert Debbie Carew says any form of mistreatment in the workplace should not be tolerated.
If employees do speak out, even if it's not the way an organization wants them to, they still deserve the right to be heard and treated with respect.
This employment lawyer says every employer in BC is required by law to have a bullying and harassment policy and training on how to approach these issues.
And that policy needs to address what the expectations are. So like, what is bullying and harassment? How to report it.
As for whether this employee's concerns were heard, the city says while we cannot comment on any specific employee complaint due to privacy legislation, we can confirm that retaliation against staff for raising concerns of bullying or harassment in good faith is prohibited. Mary Cranston, CTV News, Vancouver.